The England squad that could win us the Euros, we are favourites, is out. And I'm about to tell Thogdad, who doesn't know a thing.
I don't.
Okay.
Genuinely don't know what's going on.
7 players have been given a bye-bye. Some of them on their form, some due to injury. So Thogdad, let's prepare yourself. But we're going to start with the goalkeepers. There are 4 keepers. And it is confirmed that it's moving to 3. Dean Henderson is in or not. Do you want him?
Do you know what, Theo? I don't think Dean Henderson is the future. I would take Trafford and I would rest Dean Henderson.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but Dean Henderson is going.
Yeah.
And he's on the plane with Pickford and Ramsdale. Trafford should have gone. I know he's not had the best year with Burnley, but he's the future of England. And wherever he goes next, I know he's going to smash it. But let's move to defence, okay? Because there's more players dropped, and you won't believe some of these names.
Go on then.
Let's start with Jared Branthwaite. Would you have had him on the plane?
Absolutely, Theo. He starts for me. He's in the 11. He's had an amazing season. If he's not picked, what else does he have to do?
Well, Southgate has dropped him. And he's not injured. He's completely fit. He's dropped him. And it shocks me because we have a centre-back injury as well.
You're not doing any Jeremy Biddles here, are you?
No, Branthwaite didn't make the plane. But guess who did? Lewis Dunk did. Joe Gomez did. Mark Guehi. Ezri Konsa. I can confirm they're all yes.
So you're taking Dunk, you're taking Gomez, but you're not taking Branthwaite.
I can't believe this.
Honestly.
It's actually a disgrace. And I can also confirm the next name, Harry Maguire, did not make the plane.
And you know
Which
what?
means I don't know who we're starting at centre-back now. Who's going to be next to John Stones?
Well, Harry Maguire, Theo, he's had injury problems recently. He's not a regular pick for Man United. He's 31 years old.
Yeah,
I
that
agree
one
with
makes
that.
sense.
I agree with
if
that.
he's not fully fit, don't take him. I agree it was the right call to not take Harry Maguire. But Jared Branthwaite has been unbelievable in that Everton next to James Tarkowski. In fact, both of them should have been
Theo,
called up.
Listen, it's quite simple. In terms of the 4 or 5 best defence this season in the Premier League,
Yeah.
Everton was right up there. Branthwaite and Tarkowski could start for England.
If we don't win the Euros, it's down to this position. Before we move on, I'm going to say that right now. Jarrell Kwanzaa is not on the plane, which is the correct decision. Now let's move on to fullbacks. Luke Shaw is on the plane.
Good,
We
Theo.
need him.
Now,
We need him.
the thing about Luke Shaw, he's had injuries, hasn't he? I don't think he's played much since about mid-February.
Yeah.
But he's so essential, isn't he, in that left-back position? You have to take him.
Then it's Kieran Trippier. He is on the plane.
Of course, Theo. What did he get? 10 or 11 assists this season for Newcastle. He's an absolute must. He can play on the right, he can play on the left.
Now we have 2 players that can both play left back, which is good enough. It's not ideal. And Kyle Walker, to end the defence, is of course on the plane.
Of course he is, Theo. We don't need to talk about
The only reason he wouldn't be there is because of injury. So thank God. I think defensively, it's okay. It's okay overall. But let's move on to the midfield because there's more surprises for you,
my
Dad.
goodness.
England have called him a midfielder. Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to Germany.
Good. Theo, he's absolutely essential. He's versatile. He's a world-class player all day long.
And I want to
see him in the midfield.
I agree. Dad, you know what? I'm going to shake your hand on that. Smash the like if you agree. Trent in midfield. Conor Gallagher is also on the plane.
Of course he is. Good.
Which is big for him.
He's had a wonderful season for Chelsea, Theo.
Yeah.
There's no way in the world he should have been left behind.
But unfortunately, Curtis Jones did not make the cut.
Expected.
Yeah.
Expected, yeah.
And it has made room for some others, which we're going to list in the future. But also, James Maddison. I can't believe this. I think you saw the press earlier.
Do you know
this
what?
was the one that was
see
released
this
early.
one. This was released earlier, and I think it's wrong. The thing about James Maddison, Theo, I know he's not played the whole season, but he's a match winner. I know we've got lots of match winners, but he's one of them. And I think he's only had 7 England appearances.
And he's already gone public, put it on the screen, saying how gutted he is, and it's down to his own form for Tottenham this season since coming back from the injury. I actually think he's been good enough. I think his stats are pretty good. Kobe Mainu is on the plane.
Thank goodness. I said to you earlier, if Kobe Mainu is not on the plane, I'm flying off to Bali to lie on a beach and I'm not going to watch any football. Thank goodness. I know he's only 19, but he's
the
such
future. He's the future.
A precocious talent.
To have the cojones at his age to win an FA Cup against your Manchester rivals, to play and be so calm in an England shirt. He is one of the special ones. Declan Rice, of course, is confirmed.
Of course he is.
And he'd get to any Euro squad he would start.
Yes.
But the one that shocks everybody, Adam Wharton has made the plane to Germany.
And I get that, Theo. I probably wouldn't have put him in my 26, but I understand that he's the backup for Rice. He's left-footed. I've not seen much of him, to be quite honest.
Midfield depth is key in these games.
It is.
The matches come thick and fast. And when you need backups, he's the sort of man. How calm did he look against Bosnia?
Theo, he looks sensational. So I'm delighted for the lad. And even if he doesn't get game time, he's a young lad, he's with the squad, he'll learn a lot.
Out of the 11 forwards, how many do you think have made it through? Well, we're going to start with the first one who's nailed. Jude Bellingham is on the plane.
Well, quite simply one of the best players in the world. Yes, he could. He's one of these players. He's just won the Champions League.
Yeah.
he can win the Euros.
If he wins the Euros, he deserves a Ballon d'Or. Jared Bowen, and I'm very glad to say, because that man bleeds England, he's on the plane
Thank
too.
goodness, Theo. Thank goodness, because he is sensational. What did he get? 16 goals this season. I love this guy. You know why,
Works
Theo?
so hard, doesn't he?
He works so damn hard. He sweats blood and tears. He's England through and through, and
Exactly.
I'm delighted that he's going.
The next name is going to shock you. He's only recently broke into the England squad. It's a Crystal Palace man. It's Eberechi Eze.
He's going, isn't he?
He's going.
Thank goodness.
What
Thank goodness.
What do you mean, thank goodness? James
Because
Maddison's not in the team.
I would take them both, but I would take...
Who do you take out the two?
I would take Eze all day long. It's not an either or, but Eze is superb. He's another one of those players that if he started in the 11, I'd be delighted.
Okay, he's replaced one of the key members. We're going to get there soon. Phil Foden, though.
He's there, of course he is.
He's there. He's there.
You know, he's simply...
There's no doubt. He's world class, in my opinion.
Player of the year in the Premier League.
Yeah.
One of the best players in the world, full stop.
Jack Grealish is on the plane. He's going to Germany.
Good. He was a doubt, wasn't he? You're mugging me off, aren't you?
I'm mugging you right off. He's not going. He's
Wow.
not going.
Jack Grealish.
I wanted to mess with you there.
Wow.
What do you think? The head's dropped.
Okay.
Thogden's lost his composure. What's going on? Tell us.
Jack Grealish has not had a very good season in terms of output for Manchester City. I accept that. But he's another match winner, Theo. And I think sometimes playing for Pep Guardiola, you just sometimes wonder what he's been told by Pep. I want to see him running at players. He's one of the most fouled players in the European leagues. Why? Because he's a damn good footballer.
But his style of play...
No European country would drop Jack Grealish here. That's a mistake.
No, I think it's the right decision. This year, he's not proven to be good enough. The likes of Anthony Gordon, I think, is incredible down the left because he's going to get the ball. Maybe it's in front of him. He'll run onto it. He's one of the quickest footballers that's ever graced the Premier League. I'd take him any day in this England squad over Grealish.
Do you know what? I'm delighted by that. I know there was a little bit of an injury doubt. He never played in that friendly at St James's Park, which is a shame. You'd have hated that, wouldn't he? But I'm delighted he's going because he's one of the quickest, most exciting players in the country.
And Harry Kane is not going. No,
there's no
you can't even make that joke.
Yeah, I know.
Cole Palmer is also going, which is good. Thank God.
He has been amazing. He is one of the players of the season.
Do you know what?
Full stop.
If we're already qualified for the knockouts, that last game against Slovenia, I believe it is, give Cole Palmer 90.
Yeah.
Rest Harry Kane. Let's see what he can do. Bukayo Saka is carrying that England shirt on the plane because he's going, which is brilliant. There was a few injury worries, wasn't there?
There was an injury worry over him, but even so, I want to see him on the plane.
Okay, we have two names left, Dad, and there's two big decisions for Gareth. Does he bring them or does he not? Now, I'm going to say those names. I'm going to do this differently.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney and Ollie Watkins.
Yes.
Now, most people thought that the final man dropped was Ivan Toney.
Yes.
But I can hereby confirm that both of them are on the plane to confirm our full 26-man squad, Dad. This one really shocked me. If Toney was dropped, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yes.
But we've now got 4-5 striker options. I thought Palmer was enough.
Yes.
Clearly, he wants to play Palmer in more of a 10 role.
Yeah.
Because taking Toney is a signal of intent.
It is.
It shows that we can bring on a target man when we want to change the game up. If we need to get the ball over the top, the one man that's going to cause issues, especially in the 60th, 70th minute when defenders are tired, Watkins' pace.
Yes.
Gareth Southgate, overall, well done. Well done, because this squad, I think it's good enough to go many rounds through the Euros and maybe into the final. And I don't want to jinx it.
Theo? Let's dial it down a bit.
I'm sorry.
Defensively, I'm not too sure. And not taking Branthwaite is a mistake.
Yes,
not taking
centre-back
Maddison and Grealish could be a mistake.
This would have been the perfect England team if Branthwaite was there and someone like Gomez was dropped. I don't get that. But the rest, you've nailed it. 20k likes, and the rumour is, Dad,
yes,
England will win the Euros.
He's a mug, isn't he? See you in Germany.